Hey, Andy.
Hi, Thomas.
Guess what we're talking about today?
Is it that rockiest of rock operas that ever did exist? Rent?
If I could understand you, I would say yes. Yes, it is Rent. So, right now we're just going to talk about Act 1 of the original Broadway cast. This is the 1996 recording we're talking about.
Yeah, next episode will be Act 2, which is even more of a bag of worms. So let's talk about Act 1 first.
So, as some people may have guessed, I do really like this musical. I can't say the same for my friend here.
Like this musical.
I don't.
Yeah, okay. Well, I tend to have a problem with rock operas, rock musicals in general, just because I feel like the themes they deal with are very immature and like the rock stupid, let's all live forever and be awesome and never pay our rent.
That's not what Rent is about. They're not talking
yes, it
about
is.
living forever. No.
To me, rock musicals like Rent tend to focus more on like the emotions and like the spirit than like the actual characters and the details, which annoys
I think
me.
that you can relate to spirit and you can relate to like a feeling produced by a musical. I've never had any of these experiences that these people are having, but yet I still feel like there's something in here that I can relate to. There's stuff about living your fullest every day. That's what Angel is all about. She's one of the most unique characters, I would say. She has a lot of, and yeah.
But then she has killed a dog, so I don't care about her at all.
Andy, just because she's a paid assassin does not mean you can't like her.
I'm pretty sure dog killing... I don't know if you've heard, Thomas, but all dogs go to heaven.
Yes.
And so she has...
What's your point?
Well, no, the thing is that, I don't understand why I'm supposed to be sympathetic to this character if he laughs and sings about how killing dogs is a great way to make money. Plus, today for you, tomorrow for me doesn't really make any sense at all.
What doesn't make sense about it?
The phrase? It doesn't mean anything. What does it mean? Today for you, tomorrow for me. What about today is for you, and what about tomorrow is for me, and what am I... it just doesn't make any sense.
That is interesting, though. I was thinking about that earlier today, and I was trying to figure out, well, wouldn't it make sense today for me, tomorrow for you?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean, yeah, in that moment of the song, he doesn't seem to be particularly giving.
Okay, from here on in, Andy is going to refer to Angel as a he.
Or a she.
Her as a she.
I get confused as to the correct terminology. No disrespect is intended. It's the heat of the moment.
What I am going to say about this musical, one of my favorite lineups of songs is in this musical. We have, halfway through, it's still in Act 1, we have Santa Fe, where they're actually talking about building a business, getting a job, which is something that Andy thinks that they all should get.
Yes.
I'll Cover You, one of my favorite songs. Oh, and I'm sorry, I skipped Will I at the beginning. They do have On the Street, which I consider it a song, but it's kind of more of a filler and showing the ugly side of the streets almost. But Will I, Santa Fe, I'll Cover You. 3 great songs, in my opinion. I love these songs. I was listening to I'll Cover You 20 times today. It was uncontrollable. Oh my goodness, I love this song. It's hard for musicals, for me, to make love songs that don't feel forced. When you see a musical, you almost feel okay, here comes the love song. Okay, that was an okay 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes.
And now they're in love. They weren't before, but now they are. Even though they've only known each other for about an hour and a half, maybe.
But she's his savior. She saved him off the street. She came and she brought him home and it was happy. And then they had a lot of money. And then they're talking about their business plans. Santa Fe, let's go. Let's open up a restaurant in Santa Fe. And he sings that so well. He's got this low, deep, that's just, it's great. And then when it goes to I'll Cover You, they contrast it with his low, deep, bass-like voice and Angel's, high tenor, really high tenor. But she doesn't use her head voice, or the actor doesn't use his head voice. What is his name? I should have looked this up already. we'll edit this to make it look seamless. So what they do is they contrast the low, deep voice of Jesse L. Martin, who plays Tom Collins, with the high tenor voice of William Germain Heredia, which is great. And then they come and then they get to the same level in the middle, and then they break apart a little bit, and it's just this musical symphony of give and take, and it's perfectly sung and perfectly lyricalized, and I love it. I love the lyrics in this.
I'm gonna take issue with that one.
Okay.
Some of the lyrics are just strange to me. The thing about you can't buy love, but you know you can rent it, that doesn't even mean anything. What are they paying to rent the love? And I don't understand it, Thomas. Explain it to me, please.
Let's play that little bit, because I really like the song, and I don't mind listening to it again. Let me find the good spot. Alright, here we go. It's right here is where we're talking about. It's in the middle of... This is the, by the way, it's 1996 original Broadway cast recording. Here it is, it's I'll Cover You.
I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. Now I know you can rent it, and at least you are my love. Oh, life, be my life.
Now I know what they said by you can't buy love. You can't buy love. You've heard that expression before, yes?
Right, because money doesn't bring you love and happiness. And by the way, I think this musical is contributing to the great overuse of the word love in our society nowadays, but that's a rant for another time.
Okay. I think that he's just being clever, really, with the, like, terminology of... The show is called Rent, first off, and then he says buy, and a new lease, which is double entendre.
Yeah, I got that, yeah.
So you have... Okay, so you can't buy love. Now I know that you can rent it. They know that this isn't going to last forever. Nothing is going to last forever. They're not talking that Angel's going to die or that Tom's going to die. They both have AIDS, but that's not what they're singing about. They know that they're mortal. They know that life is short, and they're going to... But they're going to live their fullest. A new lease, you are my love. Double entendre, which is great, but it's a new lease on life.
And I mean, I like the melody, I like the singing. It's just the lyrics and sort of like what's behind it doesn't really match up to that.
Okay, next episode we're going to talk about the second act of Rent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get excited.
And just, I love Reprise to I'll Cover You.
And I hate the very, very end.
Oh yeah, Andy takes issue. So This Isn't a Dream.
A joyous journey of musical mayhem for the first act of Rent.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Andy, and we'll see you next time.